Okay, so get ready with me as I prepare for my walk. So let's get my hair ready. I'm already like dressed already. Just need to get my hair ready. So I'm just trying to get myself back into, learning how to vlog. Because I feel like I've forgotten how to properly vlog, right? But I remember, I think it was last week, I went to my YouTube channel and I went to my old videos from 2023, 2024, and I was so blown because I saw how back then I was vlogging, unashamed. I was vlogging without being conscious. Of course, I was still a bit conscious about certain things, but I mean, there was no, oh, I need to make my video perfect, or I need to make my video look a certain way. It was just me taking out my camera and just videoing my life, and it was so natural, it was so beautiful, it was so healing and so wholesome. I'm like, oh my god, what happened to you, girl? What happened? So this is me trying to, get back into vlogging again. Alright? So let's just get my hair ready. So I went to church yesterday with my hair styled this way. And I had a lot of people that came up to me asking how I styled my hair like this. Now I feel like I want to tell them to watch the beginning of this video so they could all see out of curiosity how I styled my hair like this yesterday. Because we're so blown by, oh my god, your hair is so neat, oh my god, you look so good, oh my god, this is a new style. So, here we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put it this way. I look so pretty. So I started trying to hit 10k steps almost every day. I won't say it's every day because there are some days whereby I don't get to hit 10k. There are some days whereby I hit like 3k, 2k, 1k, or and there are days whereby I hit like 10k, 15k, 10k, 12k. I haven't got to 20k yet. I think I must have. But anyways, I remember going for walks, right, I think a few months back, not with the consciousness of how important it is, to my health, but just, I'll go for like prayer walks for 30 minutes or for 45 minutes, and I maybe hit like 5k steps and all of that. When I realized how important going for walks are, Jesus, I try my best not to miss walking a day for like 10k, but of course it's not all the time that I get to hit that. Right, so today is one of those days that I get to hit my 10k steps consciously, and I'll say that the last 1 month of me consciously hitting my 10k steps has been a really beautiful thing, and it's affected my health in a good way. So if you're watching this video and you're in between, oh my god, I don't know if I should start going for walks, blah blah blah, this is your sign. Because I have lost weight. You guys can actually see me, but I was weighing I think it was the last month I was weighing, no, maybe 2 months ago, I was weighing almost 85k. Yeah, almost 85k. And as at today, when I checked, I'm 76. Almost at my weight. Girl, let me see if you guys can actually like see this or see me properly. See. So, see? That's my last week. And I'm still gonna lose more, right? Because I have a weight goal. But well, it feels so good to just put the camera and just starts to cover. Oh my god. Before I get to upload this video, yeah, but anyways, let's go for our. I might share 10 important reasons why you should go for walks. So let's go together. Okay.
Watch the sun hit me. So I'm currently 2,179 steps in. Let's get this. Let me give you 10 benefits of walking and why you should start walking today. Number one is walking helps strengthen your heart. Okay, it helps reduce and lower risks such as high blood pressure, stroke, and even heart disease. So you don't want to have any of these, start walking today. The second tip on why you should start walking today is because walking helps boost your mental health. I don't know how best to actually say this, but trust me, I am a big testament of that this actually works. Because I remember, I think it was, just stay here. So I think it was some days back, I was feeling really sad, really down, and my husband was like, okay, let's go for a walk, babe. He didn't even know what I was actually feeling at that moment until later on. But anyways, he was like, babe, let's go for a walk. And we went for a walk, one of our 10K steps. And I felt a lot more better when we got back home. Reason being, I've seen a lot of people walking now, a lot of people walking. I've seen a lot of people, just being happy, being with family, playing, laughing, namely, and that boosted my energy. So walking really helps with your mental health. Start walking today. Okay, I'm currently in my 5K steps down already. So I thought I was going to do a 1 tip per step, but that's not possible. So let's go to the third tip or the third benefit on why you should start walking today. The third benefit is that walking actually helps with weight management. Trust me, I used to see a lot of videos before. I'm talking about, if you want to lose weight, start walking, blah blah blah. I didn't even know that was true. And what's funny is that for the most part of my life, I love walking, but I didn't know the benefits until I started researching and all of that before I said, but anyways, walking actually does help with weight management. So if you know that you want to lose weight and you don't know where to start from, or you don't have the time to go to the gym, my advice for you is that you start walking. Yes, let me give you an example. I remember, I think it was 3 years ago, when I used to teach English online to Chinese kids, and I would usually have classes from I think 6 p.m. to say 10 p.m. And after every class, or once I'm done my class for the day, I'll go downstairs and go for a 1 hour prayer walk. And mind you, I didn't know that in doing that prayer walk for days and weeks and even months, I was losing weight. I didn't know. So I was telling you that I didn't know that walking really helps with weight management until I did research. I didn't know, but bro, it actually helps. So say you don't have the funds, or say you don't even have the time to go to the gym, right? My advice is you start walking. Back then I would walk within the condo. I won't go far, I'll walk within the condo. So you could probably be, let me say, outside your house, just take a 30 minutes walk or a 40 minutes walk, but actually start, because walking does help with weight management. You might not see the result say that day. Of course you see the result that day, but with consistency and with you doing it all the time, trust me, you're definitely going to see the results. And what would be the best thing for you is, say once you're done eating any meal, say your breakfast, say your lunch, you can go for a 15 minutes walk or a 20 minutes walk, but just walk. It helps with weight management. So the fourth tip on why you should start walking today is that walking helps strengthen your bones and your muscles. Yes, especially if your work has to do with you sitting down facing your computer for long hours, this is a sign for you to start taking that 10 minutes break to go for a walk, because it's going to help strengthen your bones. It's also going to help strengthen your muscles. Fifth benefit on why you should start walking is that walking helps improve your brain functionality. Now, what this means is, with just you walking, seeing people, seeing trees, you could actually be a lot more creative. You could get more ideas. I can't tell you how many ideas I've gotten in the last few months just by going for walks. Because when you go for walks, like, you're seeing things, you're seeing people, you're seeing beautiful things that could give you that's so funny, that could give you an idea on what to do next. Walking is really good. It really helps with your brain functionality. So start walking today. Okay? So the sixth benefit on why you should start walking is that walking helps with better sleep. So if you know that you're having issues with sleep, try walking. Try going for walks and then go home. You feel a lot more restful, a lot more relaxed. I've had times where I didn't feel like sleeping, but it was already like night and I needed to sleep. So what I do, I just went for like a 20 minutes sleep. No phone, no music playing, no calls, no dumb stuff, nothing. But when I got home, I felt a lot better. I also felt restful and ready to last. So stop walking. The seventh benefit of walking is that walking helps aid digestion. It's very important, especially after eating. So after eating, don't just go and I'm not perfect with this, right? But after eating, instead of you just going to sit or going to sleep, go for 10 or 20 minutes walk. It's going to help your food digest properly and well. Try this and thank me later. So the eighth benefit on why you should start walking is that it helps build discipline. Yeah, like I mentioned in one of the benefits about how when I was teaching Chinese kids back then, how I would go for walks after my class, and I would do that like every day. And from just doing that every day, it became a habit, it became a routine, it became a lifestyle. So walking does help with building discipline.